Welcome back. It's Twin Cities Live on a Friday. The COVID-19 pandemic, boy, it's certainly changed our dreams any way you look at that. The dream of a wedding celebration with family, or watching your kid go to prom, or a high school graduation. So many of us have been grieving losses like that.
But those are not the only dreams being affected. Experts say this pandemic is also impacting our nighttime dreams and how we sleep.
There's even a Twitter account. It's called We Dream of COVID-19, which is a collection of tweets about coronavirus-related dreams.
Our happy medium, Jodi Livon, joins us live on Skype to talk about what this all means. Jodi, we're so happy that you're here. Hello.
Good to be here.
Okay, I've been having the strangest dreams, and they're so vivid. They're the dreams that you wake up from the sleep and you can't figure out what's real and what's not for a few minutes. It's very confusing. And I understand that a lot of people are feeling this. There's something called collective dreaming that we might be part of. What is that, and what does it mean for us?
So my interpretation of it is just what it is, that when a large proportion of people are having very similar dreams, and it is because a large proportion of people are experiencing something very similar, like the pandemic that's going on right now. But what's so interesting is the dreams are very similar. People want to pinch themselves. They can't wake up from the dream. They're up. They don't know if they're up. Sometimes there's spirits, their loved ones in spirit come visit them. There's storms. There's a feeling of being out of control. And the cool thing about dreams are like a playground for the unconscious. This is our way of working things out. And they're strange because these are strange times. We haven't experienced this ever in our lifetimes, and we haven't heard a lot about it either. So it's normal to think that other people are having very similar dreams. I'm hearing about it from clients. I'm doing online events. People are talking about it. We're not alone.
Man, it's interesting because I think that generally we individually experience stress. And so if stress has an impact on our dreams, which just when we need good rest, we don't get it because we're stressed out and our brain needs to file away some things that have been happening. But now we're all going, we're in this together. Hashtag we're in this together, which means we're in this stress together, Jodi, which that must feed into why we're all coming back to work and saying, I had the weirdest dream last night.
Well, and we're getting different sleep. For people who are not able to leave their house and work, we're getting different kinds of sleep. And so sometimes there's too much sleep, and so we don't remember exactly our REM sleep. Sometimes there's not enough sleep. I know I'm not getting enough sleep, weirdly enough. There's time, but I'm not getting enough sleep. But we are all in it together, and it is odd that they're so similar. But again, it's our unconscious. It's the way for us to work out our fears. So sometimes when we dream our biggest fear, we wake up, the smart thing to do would be say, well, that was a dream. That biggest fear was just a dream. I think at least we're doing that together. Social distancing, but we're dreaming together.
Oh gosh, we certainly are. Let's get to some of these questions, Steve, because I think these are really interesting that we have from some of our viewers
who want to know specifics. Too. I know. All right, here, Jodi, here's our first one. This is from Erin, and Erin says this. She says, I had a nightmare a few weeks ago. In the dream, I was in my room minding my own business. When I looked out my window, I saw a large tornado. It wasn't moving either. So I ran downstairs to tell my mom. She said there's no tornado. I went outside to my dad to tell him. He was looking right at it and not saying a word, like, come on. So I went downstairs just as it started moving again. It scared the crap out of me for 3 days after to even look outside of my window. Jodi,
what do you make of
all that?
So this person is not alone. There are a lot of people who are dreaming of storms. Storms are part of nature. It's out of control. We feel like we're in the eye of a storm. We're not in control. And that's a big reason people are dreaming about that with Mother Nature. And it also is about having to go move through it, move through what's happening, even though we don't know what to do. And the people that are not seeing the storm, we know there are people that are viewing this pandemic differently. We have to understand how we're going to deal with it so we can make peace with it ourselves, because sometimes the people that we look for support are seeing it differently. So I've seen that very similar dream, and with a lot of people. People are telling me a very similar dream. And so I would say get a lot of exercise, drink a lot of good water, and have regular times that you're supposed to go to bed. It will help alleviate some of that pressure.
Okay, that's good. That's helpful to know what to do to kind of even out your dreams. Because it's true that you don't feel that well rested. You feel like unsettled when you woke up and you have just spent your entire night, what it feels like your entire night, stressed out about a tornado.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Again,
Jodi.
unconscious, the dreams are our way of working things out.
Yeah, that's so interesting. Let's get to another question. This one comes from Nancy. She says, I've been having a lot of dreams of my husband who passed away a year and a half ago. We always seem to be on an adventure. The last one had something to do with a freezer. Okay, I don't know what kind of adventurous thing was happening with the freezer, but what about that type of dream where you are really vividly dreaming of someone you love who you lost, Jodi?
Oh, I love those kind of dreams. Can very easily be a visit from someone in spirit. People are dreaming of their loved ones or feeling them all of the time. Our loved ones in spirit are wanting to calm us. They're wanting to soothe us. They're wanting us to know that they're watching, that they're there for us. Just being in their presence, even in a dream, can bring down our level of stress. They're here to help us. They're here to say that there's divine presence and they've got your back. That's why they're here.
Jodi, we appreciate you joining us again virtually. This is our way of being together. Maybe we'll have a dream meld that will happen at some point. I know all this stuff. Jodi's just licking her chops with all this dream stuff. By the way, you out in TV land, you have a chance to hang out with Jodi virtually as well. She is doing an online event. It's called Zoom Into Your Light. You will learn how to dial inward for energy, inspiration, and light. What
a good name. Tickets are on sale for $20. The fun takes place on May 20th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. and we posted the details on our website. It's twincitieslive.com. So coming up